Hello. I want to read from Psalm 104 this morning. And if you were watching the funeral of Prince Philip yesterday, you'll notice that it's the same psalm that was sang at the funeral. And when we heard it yesterday, it was really difficult in parts of it to actually figure out what the words actually were. But it's actually called the creation psalm because it talks a lot about God's creation of the world and the order of the world and how everything will come out right in the world because of the order that God has put into it. So I just want to read that this morning. Praise the Lord, my soul. Lord, my God, you are very great. You are clothed with splendor and majesty. The Lord wraps himself in light as with a garment. He stretches out the heavens like a tent and lays the beams of his upper chambers on the waters. He makes the clouds his chariot and rides on the wings of the wind. He makes wind his messengers and flames of fire his servants. He sets the earth on its foundations and it can never be moved. You covered it with your watery depths as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. But at your rebuke, the waters fled. At the sound of your thunder, they took to flight. They flowed over the mountains. They went down into the valleys to the place you assigned for them. You set a boundary they cannot cross. Never again will they cover the earth. He makes springs pour water into the ravines. It flows between the mountains. They give water to all the beasts of the field. The wild donkeys quench their thirst. The birds of the sky nest by the waters. They sing amongst the branches. He waters the mountains from his upper chambers. The land is satisfied by the fruit of his works. He makes grass grow for the cattle and plants for people to cultivate. Brings forth food from the earth, wine that gladdens humans' hearts, and oil to make their faces shine, and bread to sustain their hearts. The trees of the Lord are well watered, the cedars of Lebanon that he planted. There the birds make their nests. The stork has its home in the junipers. The high mountains belong to the wild goats. The crags are a refuge for the harecs. He made the moon to mark the seasons, and the sun knows when to go down. You bring darkness, it brings night, and all the beasts of the forest prowl. The lions roar for their prey and seek their food from God. The sun rises and they steal away. They return and lie down in their dens. Then people go out to their work, to their labour until evening. He looks at the earth and it trembles. Who touches the mountains and they smoke? I will sing to the Lord all my life. I will sing praise to my God as long as I live. May my meditation be pleasing to him as I rejoice in the Lord. But may sinners vanish from the earth and the wicked be no more. Praise the Lord, my soul. Praise the Lord.